welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Sort Your Life Out. I have a few things around the house that I've been meaning to sort out for a while. So in this video, I am tackling the things that I've been putting off because I just don't want to do them really, I'll be honest. So without further ado, let's jump in to the bathroom and I'm going to show you what I did there.
This is my bathroom. And it's not too bad. I mean, there's a few like stray paintbrushes on the countertops that I could get rid of. Leaning tower of towels. Bag of toilet rolls in the bath because I have nowhere to store them. Okay, this isn't actually brilliant. And then there's this. Now, this thing is a replacement for a little 3-tier ladder shelf thing that I had here, which was perfect. But it got very wobbly and very stained over the course of a couple of years. So I've dragged this thing in from my guest bedroom and it's just collecting clutter. So I really want to sort this out. If you saw my bathroom declutter from last year, you'll know I got rid of a ton of stuff. And I think it's safe to say that although I've brought new things in, I've managed to use up and get rid of quite a bit. And I haven't expanded on the amount of stuff I have. I just haven't kept up with my organization, which is what I want to fix now. This is what the underneath of my sink looks like. I think a lot of the space is taken up by BTS face masks. I'm trying to use up some of my old products that aren't cruelty free so I can completely just get rid of them and start fresh, but they're just sat here. I'm not doing a very good job of sorting them out. This is the sink. So the first thing I did to get this bathroom underway was find a storage unit, and I popped into the British Heart Foundation furniture shop, which is a charity shop. It's kind of like a warehouse full of stuff, and I found this cabinet that looks pretty similar to the one that I have that my sink is mounted on. So for £35, I thought it was a bargain. I picked it up and I brought it home, dragged it up the stairs, and I'm gonna put it here. So you, my friend, have to go. So this is it, if you're wondering why it's on its side. I'm gonna unscrew the legs because it's really tall, so it might be nice to put it down on the floor. That was not supposed to happen. Can we close the door? Oh my god, look at that. Oh. Obviously these two are different, but they're similar, and I think I can order some handles that will look a bit similar in style at some point, but today we're organizing. I'm gonna give this a clean, put the shelves back in, and then start organizing. Recycling, rubbish, and a bag with some products in that I'm gonna give to family. Okay, progress has been happening in here. So the under the sink area is looking a lot better and much more like spaced out. Just got like boring but kind of important stuff that I need to keep, but now I can actually access my boxes when I need to. And I've kept them like kind of half empty, so it's really easy to get to the stuff I need. And I finally have a space for my toilet paper. I think I have way too many towels for one person, so I'm gonna leave some of these in the guest bedroom and just keep them there for when guests come. So I've done quite well. I did buy myself a little present because I knew that this would be hard work. Found this in B&M, it was $6.99, it's just a bath mat, so I'm gonna put it down. Hello, I'd like to point out that I'm literally sat, not on the toilet, no, on top of the toilet to get this shot, so it better work.
With the bathroom all done and dusted, I feel pretty good about it. I think on camera it feels like the space is much more close together and the extra piece of furniture makes it feel a little bit more bulky. But in person, it's perfect. It's still very spacious and I'm really happy with it. It's just because I don't have a wide angle lens, you can't get a real feel for the space, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and the extra storage is great, and it means that I don't have to squish everything into a tiny space and I can have it nice and evenly laid out. Now, we're gonna get onto the hallway. I don't want to. That little hallway is something I've been putting off for a long time. It seems to just collect overflow of stuff from my office and it just ends up out there. This is what it was looking like about a month ago.
So this is what I have left for way too long and haven't dealt with. As you can see, pile of stuff. Some of it's for DIY projects that I haven't even started yet. And then this is where I store all or some of my DIY supplies. So the plan is I'm gonna get rid of this. It's not practical, and I'm gonna put something else here that has way more storage, and I'm gonna deal with some of this and maybe donate some of the things I'm not gonna use and get rid of them. As you can see, this is a really narrow space, and because I need to completely dismantle this, I'm going to do it off camera so I don't set up a tripod and then knock it over. So I will do that now and I'll come back.
Once I'd taken down the shelving unit, this is what it looked like without it in its place. And like I said, sorry I didn't get any footage of this, it was just such a tight space I couldn't dismantle it with the camera in the way. But then I put this new unit in place that I got from the British Heart Foundation, again for £40. I gave it a really good clean and put all of the drawers back in, and I'm really pleased with this one because it fits absolutely perfectly.
This is gonna sound weird, but I kind of forgot how wide the hallway was, and now I can see it. So we have some more donations. I've just filled this entire box with loads of balls of wool that I don't really need. And in one of my local supermarkets, they have a bin for wool donations because they send them to someone who knits hats for cancer patients, I think. So I think that's a really nice thing to do. So I'm going to take those down there, and all of the fabric and bits can go to the charity shop.
With all of that being done, finally, this is what the hallway is looking like.
So this is what it's looking like right now. I can't tell you how good it is to see the floor. Like, that's so cool. So let's start at the back. This thing obviously made the biggest difference because I can organize all of my smaller craft supplies, and I have different bins for different things. I have some large fabric pieces at the top I'm going to work with soon, so I'm just leaving them there. That's my drill battery that I keep plugged in most of the time. I had some pieces of wood and an old broken mirror here that I want to keep because I'm going to do some projects with them. I actually slid them underneath the couch in my office and that worked perfectly. I put the chair and the storage box in there. I don't want to use it right now, but I need it for a project in the future, and I don't want it cluttering up the space. Above the fireplace, I've stood up a few of my picture frames and some bits and pieces. I want to do like a full mini makeover in here at some point, but for now, I'm just going to leave this to give it a little bit more interest. Don't ask me why I have a basket of miniature food. But look at those tiny pussy pigs. Oh my goodness. I do still have my pillow crevice here, which is where I store all my spare cushions. These are some things that I'm using for some DIY projects at the moment, but I put them behind here so they were tucked out of the way and not in the way of my office. Oh, and I didn't show you this. This basket I got in a charity shop, and it fits perfectly in there, and it holds all the wool that I decided to keep. Yeah, this corner isn't my favorite, but I told you it wasn't going to be perfect, right? 95% better is better than nothing. I think this is a win.
Anyway, I hope that these little projects I've been doing to declutter and organise helped you in some way think that maybe you could tackle a small space in your house, because that's what it was small spaces, and I feel a lot better now that they're done, and the house is looking a lot better too. So yeah, I think that's everything for today's video. With all of that being said, thanks for watching, happy decluttering, and I'll see you next time. Bye!